Hello everyone and welcome back to Retro Netro, and I'm your host, the Big Boss. Today we're going to do an unboxing. I know, it's from none other than Sendico.com. Clearly you can see that I love this website because it gives you an opportunity to buy multiple different things from Japan. There are some English things in there, but mostly Japanese items. Now, some of these items are rare to more common items. So, without further ado guys, let's go ahead and get into it. First box I have is right below me right here. Let's see what it is, shall we? There you go. Good size box. I wonder what's inside. Let's check it out. It's something rare. This item right here. Alright, now, what was inside that box, you ask? Was it some mystery tech item? Something in the past? Some mysterious artifact from Japan? Kind of not. What this item is none other than a Famicom System. Now, the people who do not know what a Famicom System is, it's the Japanese NES. Yes, not Super Famicom, which would be the Super Nintendo. It is the Famicom System. Now, you're going to see a big difference between the Famicom and your traditional NES system. And why did I get this, you should ask? Well, first of all, I never had one. I don't think I've ever had an NES growing up. I did have a Super Nintendo, or at least I shared one, but I never actually had a Famicom. Now, that could be due to I'm not Japanese, but you know. Right here. So, the Famicom System. It's a very unique system because in America, the system we got was just a little bit different. It was gray. It had some blacks and some grays and some reds, and the controllers were detachable. I know. I can't think of a system nowadays that isn't wireless, but have a system that have to be plugged into a console was something back in the early 80s and 90s. Nowadays, wireless is the way to go. And as you can see, the Famicom System is just like that. So you have your little buttons here, right there. Here. You have your main power, your main thing to slide open the cartridge to take it out. The cartridge has a dust cover. Then we go to the back. Get a little close up there. So we got the TV adapter, the game TV, channel 1, channel 2, RF switch, and the controllers are attached to it. And they look different, don't they? Look at them. And they have player 1 and player 2. And a speaker. Japan was ahead of its time, yet we didn't get it. Due to one thing or another, we just didn't. Now the cool thing is the controllers slide on this side. Like that. Now isn't that cool? It's convenient, portable. It's a Famicom. Now, this Famicom System is pretty nice, well taken care of, and to be honest with you, a really good looking system. Whoever had this must have really taken care of it, gave it some love, and made sure it stayed clean at all times. So, whoever that was, thank you. It's beautiful. So we're going to put this right over here. let's see what else came in this. So, it looks like we got a game. Maybe we got for free? I don't know. So, I did get a game for free, and it's tennis. Now, as you can see, their cartridge is even different than the NES. The NES was that big block cartridge that they used to have, and now the Famicom was a smaller cartridge, and I think that's so unique. I think it's unique because, well, let's be honest. Why didn't we just stick with this? Why did we have to go bigger? Why do we have to go different? Was there some reason? Was it because it was more acceptable? Or maybe because the Famicom was a top loader and the NES originally was a slide-in loader. And maybe that's why they needed the longevity suit to pull it out. I don't know. I'm assuming it's the latter, but who knows? Thanks for the free game. Next, I'm not going to really open this up, but you have the RF cords, red, white, and yellow. This goes in the back of the system. And for those who don't know what those are, it's the HDMI cord back in the day. But it wasn't high definition, but to us, it was pretty close. Next, I have something else in the box, or in the package I should say. Let's see what this is. The one thing I forgot to look at, the power cable. Get it in there. There we go. US power cable. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cool. So that's our first box. As you can see, Famicom System is pretty amazing. I'll be honest with you. It's super clean, super legit, and super Japanese. So now we're going to the next box. This one's a biggie. And this one I got off of Sendico. And I paid, I want to say for the entire lot, I paid $30, I think. Now, shipping obviously costs either $20 to $30. So in theory it cost me $60 for this whole entire lot. That's including shipping, handling, all the other fun stuff. So, let's go. Let's see if I can get it. If I have some kind of... let's see if I can get it. Oh, here it is. Whew. It's a big one. From Japan. Okay. So, this one here, we're going to cut open. Let's see if I can find something. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so I'm going to use a screw to open things up. I know, pretty ghetto, but let's see. Working. Well, now I know if I want to open packages up, all I need is a screw. Packaging information. I got it. Ah. See what's inside. So I'm gonna take this, put this down here. So, before I go through these items, like I said, it costs roughly about $60. I think a good price. It's hot. Alright. My first item here is a big item. And you're going to say, what is this big item? What could it possibly be? This is a great condition If you guys know what Tiger Electronics is and how they used to make handhelds that were video games, but not really video games, they're more like, how can you say, really bad knockoffs. that had no level, so to speak. They were more given, I guess you could say, some kind of structure to it that you basically went back and forth. The Game & Watch things that you've seen recently in news are something similar to that when it comes to Tiger Electronics. And they were everywhere in the 1980s to 1990s until they're now, I think, nowhere. And if they are, they're usually in cheap 99-cent stores or anything like that, liquor stores, etc. This particular item, I'm a big fan of Gomon, the Mystical Ninja. And like I said, if you see my past videos, it's one of my favorite games. This I could not pass up. This is one of my favorite things. It is a Mystical Ninja LCD game that is what I said, like the Tiger Electronics. Let's zoom in there so I can get you guys to see it real quick. As you can see in that little display right there, it shows a little figure that you go back and forth, you do actions, but this is a Mystical Ninja made by Konami. Go this way. A little close up of that. I mean, we're talking this is legit. And it's a sealed copy, which is pretty awesome. Like I said, big Gomon fan, and they don't make things like that anymore. So, rarity, definitely 100%. This is a great find. Alright, let's see what else we got. So, this is, like I said, a lot. The only thing that was not part of this lot was the Gomon game. The rest was all together. Now, when you think of that, you're like, what did you get? What could have been worth $30? One thing you're going to notice is one item here you're going to be like, but you already have that. Now, I showed you a Famicom System that was in perfect condition. I want to say 100% the most amazing one you can find. Now I'm going to show you a not so great condition Famicom System. Now, after I show you, you might look at me and go, wow, that is disgusting. And it is, but let's take a look. Now this is a dirty Famicom System. It is yellowed to the extreme, to almost a different color. You can see it's warped, bubbled, dirty. Everything looks like it's just been used and abused. Now, the owner still took care of it in some aspects and form, but as you can see, this is a dirty, dirty system. And it's, well, let's be honest with you, not my favorite one. This might be going for sale. But still pretty good. I mean, controllers. Every button seems to be working, so overall not a horrible system, but if you had to compare the two, going back here, what it's supposed to look like, what it does look like, the difference is scary. So, Famicom, you're my extra one. Okay. Now the next one, you're gonna be like, why would you buy that? I never had one of these growing up. A PlayStation 1. It's kept up. Not horrible looking. Still in pretty good condition. Thing keeps opening up. I wonder if it's button stuck. I got a PlayStation now. I'm excited about that. And this one has a parallel port for expansion. That's down here. Okay. Alright. The next one, it's a classic. And it's disgusting. Welcome to the Super Nintendo, or should I say, the Super Famicom. And this thing is dirty. And I might have a film, or I'm sorry, a video, that I'll do later cleaning this baby, because it needs some cleanliness. It's nasty. But my first Japanese Super Famicom. In that box, including Famicom, is some other stuff. A really nasty Super Nintendo or Super Famicom controller. That is disgusting. Nasty. Here we go. The second controller. It's even more nasty. It's disgusting. A PlayStation controller, and guess what? It's nasty. It's yellowed to the extreme. I don't think I've seen a controller this yellow in my entire life. That was what the original color was like. And finally, this is the Capcom. I don't know how to explain it, but it would be in that front serial port. Look at that. Isn't that unique and pretty cool? I thought it was pretty cool. Alright. And whew, it's hot. In the bag of bags, we got a Japanese game, and I think it's part of that controller right there. You guys know what that is? Small ears. Oh no, I take it back. Maybe it's this one. Sorry, that's the Super Famicom one. This is the regular Famicom. Look how happy he looks. I'm assuming Mahjong or a form of it. I'm not 100% sure. But if you guys see any games like this, please tell me in the comments. And the usual chords. Nothing exciting or spectacular. And that's it. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do any cleaning things for my systems, kind of deep dive, see how clean I can get them, really restore them in their perfect health, or if you have any questions, concerns, if you want to see them plugged in or what they can do, or just in general, like what else I bought from Sendico.com, please put in my comments. Please ask me questions. Please subscribe. Send to your friends. I would love more subscribers. And I'll see you next time on the Retro. I was going to say another story. Sorry, guys. I'll see you next time. All right. Bye.